What is happening, guys? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Fresh Hope for Better You podcast. My name is Oliver Goulet. As usual, I am your host, and I am very excited to dive into today's topic because it has helped me a significant amount throughout my self-development journey, my business and entrepreneurship journey, and overall just in every area of my life. Today's topic is all about confidence. I'll be going through ways that I've built confidence within myself, how it's helped me out, and how building confidence within yourself can help you out in every area of your life. I want to start off with a quote from Andy Frisella. Confidence is not something you're entitled to. You aren't born with it. You can't buy it. You can't fake it. You can't inherit it. The only real way you can truly build confidence is through daily execution. That's right. You have to earn it. The more you execute, the more you accomplish, the more problems you solve, the more intentional reps you take, the more promises you keep to yourself, the more confidence you will develop over time. And this quote really hit me hard when I first heard it a couple years ago, and I really wasn't the most confident person. Yeah, I was confident in a little bit of things in my life because, I had worked at it for a long time. But I realized that the only real way to build confidence within yourself is by simply putting the reps in day after day after day and practicing, because it goes just like anything else in life. The more you do it, the better you become. And that builds confidence. The reason it gets easier is because you become more confident. You feel like you can do better. You've done it again and again and again, which over time, it builds confidence within yourself. And this is something I practice with my coaching strategies with a lot of my clients is, it's going to take time. You're not going to be perfect at first. You're going to suck at it. Just like everything. When you first try something, you suck. And that's what scares most people away because they are so afraid to suck at first and they're afraid of failure. But guess what? You have to realize you're going to fail in life and you're never going to be perfect. So might as well continue to try. You're going to suck at everything at first. It's like when you're a kid, when you first start to walk, you take a step and you fall. Guess what? The kid doesn't go, "Oh, I'll never do that again." What does he do? He keeps trying. And eventually we learn how to walk. And that is something so simple, yet so many people don't understand it. And it's a problem, actually. Confidence is a problem for a majority of the population. Majority of people are not confident. You can just see it simply by looking at their posture, how they hang their head, and just overall their aura that they give off is they are not a confident person. If you look and you're walking around and you see someone walking with their chin up, chest out, they make eye contact with you, that person is most likely a pretty confident person and you are drawn to them, especially if you are a confident person like yourself. I've noticed over time, as I began to build confidence within myself, I started to draw in more people that were confident too. And I could spot them out like a sore thumb. Like they stuck out very well. And I was just like, oh, that person definitely carries, some confidence, like literally just by looking at them. And then as soon as I start talking to them and it's like, yep, this person is definitely a confident person in many areas of their life. And when you talk to someone that isn't very confident, they're kind of shy. They kind of they don't really hold themselves high. Confidence can help you in so many areas of your life, whether that be business, relationships, family, or just overall how you feel about yourself. Because I know if I wasn't a very confident person, I would not be as successful as I am in business. Not saying I'm crazy successful by any means, but I'm continuing to work at it. I'm becoming more successful in business. I'm becoming more successful in relationships. I'm becoming more successful overall with my life. And that is simply because I am putting the reps in day after day after day after day. It doesn't matter how I feel. I continue to put the reps in because I'm going to get to a place where I know I will continue to get better. Even with myself feeling very confident, there's been times where I was super low within the past year of my life. And I felt like, life was, kicking my ass. I wasn't making any progress because I had huge goals and dreams and they take a while to, start actually happening because they're so big. They take a long time for big goals to come to fruition. And I was, getting low on myself, but I also knew that I'm going to bounce back from these moments. There's been times in my life where I've really not felt very confident. And that was when I was, overweight. I wasn't doing the right things. I was doing drugs. I was doing all the things that I knew I shouldn't be doing, but I was continuing to do them. And I knew what I should be doing instead, but I refused to actually do it. I'd tell myself I was going to do something and then I wouldn't do it. And that right there started to kill my confidence. Simply by following through with the things that you tell yourself you're going to do on a daily basis helps build confidence. So like, for example, when I tell myself like, yes, I'm going to go outside and go for a walk and I didn't do it, guess what? That's going to hurt my confidence. If I were to follow through with what I said, yes, I'm gonna go for a walk and then I did it, there's a little bit of confidence. And I do that day after day after day. I'm going to build confidence, walking, following through with the actions I tell myself I'm going to do. And you can apply this to literally anything in your life. Say you want to learn the guitar. Yes, I want to learn the guitar. Okay, you're going to suck at first. Trust me, I tried this and I did suck. And yeah, guitar was not my thing. But I also didn't give it the time and attention that it truly deserves in order for me to get better at it. So if I were to have, basically followed through and done it day after day after day after day after day, I would have continued to get better every single day. And yes, I would suck at first, but over time, long periods of time, I would have gotten better, which would have built more confidence in it and so forth. And that can go with literally just about everything in your life. Not just about, actually, that can go for anything in your life. For example, for relationships, say you're out at a bar. You go shoot a shot with a girl. She shoots you down. Are you never going to go talk to another girl again? No. Guess what? You go and do it again and again and again. And yes, maybe you get shot down a few times, but maybe you get that one girl's number. Maybe you don't. But guess what? You don't want to ever give up just because, you take a loss. You only really fail is when you quit. And the amount of times that I've failed time and time and time again, it really doesn't matter because I continue to do it. And then when I achieve it, it feels that much better because it wasn't easy at first and I had to work my butt off for it. And that builds confidence right there. Another example is me going to the gym. When I first started going to the CrossFit gym, I was not very confident at all. I was like, I was very confident because I was in decent shape. I worked out every day, very consistent. Oh, literally every day I worked out. I just finished 75 hard. And I went to a CrossFit gym. I was not confident at all. I had no idea what the hell I was doing. I showed up the first day. I was scared, out of my comfort zone because I had no idea what I was about to get myself into. I kind of understood what CrossFit was and I was like, it's going to be very hard. And I told myself I was going to do it. And guess what? I did it. It sucked. I felt terrible after. I did not do very well. But guess what? I continue to show up day after day after day after day. And now I'm pretty decent at CrossFit. I'm never going to be the greatest CrossFit athlete there is, but I do enjoy CrossFit and I do enjoy working out. And it's something different. And it just takes time, lots of reps, practicing consistently over a long period of time to build confidence in anything. And that's basically all it is just putting those reps in day after day after day after day to continue to build confidence. So if you take this and apply this to any area of your life, you will become confident in that area of life over time if you consistently show up on a daily basis. So as you guys all know, I'm all about self-development, and a big part of self-development is reading and learning from other people that write books and learning from their mistakes so I don't necessarily have to learn from them, and being able to see their perspective and how they look at things and situations that they've been through in their life and how they've been able to overcome them. And I'm currently reading Winning by Tim Grover. Phenomenal book. It's great. I'm here in life to win. That's what life is about. I don't care what anyone else says. Life is simply about winning. At the end of the day, are you winning or not? And if you can continuously win day after day after day, you're going to build confidence within yourself, and your life is going to be substantially better compared to, you losing every day. And there's a few things that were really big takeaways from this, from Winning so far. I'm currently rereading it because I made a promise to myself that for every book I read, I'm going to reread one of the books I've already read, just to refresh your memory. Because when you go through a book the first time, sometimes you might miss something and you might have a different mindset or a different perspective, and you might have better takeaways the second time through, or the third or fourth. And all the greatest, people I look up to, they reread books all the time because they pull different things out of these books, then apply them to their life. And something that really stuck out to me this second time around is when Tim Grover talked about confidence, and he said, confidence is your ticket to freedom, your escape route from everything that's holding you back. And that really stuck with me because he also talks about how bad relationships, bad decisions, bad situations, and the people and issues that stand between you and what you want. Never let anyone take that from you, even when they're in the control of the situation. They don't control you. No one is in control of you. The only person that is really in control of you is you. And when you are a confident person, you realize that no one is in control of you but yourself. If you control the controllables in life, like the things you eat, the information you consume, what you do with your body physically, and all that other stuff, you are truly in control of your life, and you really don't allow other things to affect you that aren't in your control. Yes, there are some things that will affect you, but you control how that you let them affect you. And once you can do that, you are truly in control of your life. And this, with confidence being such a big problem for people and something many, many people struggle with, that is truly your ticket to freedom. Because if you're a confident person, you're going to get out of your comfort zone. You're going to take risks. You're going to look for more opportunities to better yourself and the people around you. And ultimately, you will work towards becoming the best version of yourself. And at the end of the day, that's what I'm trying to do on a daily basis. And if you are free, and we don't necessarily have to be free from everything in life, we have to be free from the things that don't serve us. And confidence is your ticket to that. And that is my biggest takeaway from winning this time around, the book Winning This Time Around. Life is about winning for me. And I'm going to continue to win on a daily basis. And I hope that, with me talking about confidence and me helping to, give you guys value on a weekly basis on things that have helped me a tremendous amount from all the time, effort, and energy I've invested into self-development, reading books, and sharing these things so I can hopefully inspire all of you to become better. My biggest thing is confidence. You got to be confident in life in some way, shape, or form. You have to do things to build confidence within yourself. Otherwise, you're not ultimately going to become the best version of yourself. And you don't want to be laying on your deathbed one day and realize, all these what ifs. What if I would have done this? I could have done that. I could have become this amazing person. And I don't want people to live that way. I don't want people just, drifting through life like a plastic bag, like the Katy Perry song. I want people to actually live life to the fullest and experience amazing things, because for the longest time when I was overweight, I was doing drugs and all those other things that did not serve me. I really didn't see much value in life. I didn't want to wake up out of bed. I was sad. I was depressed, all these things. And when I started to follow through and, better myself and took the journey on self-development and really started working on myself, is when I started to realize that life is amazing. Life is a beautiful thing, but life is only as good as you make it. And you can make your life damn good. And it starts with just executing and doing things on a daily basis and working on yourself and becoming more aware around the things that you do, becoming aware of who you are. And a lot of people, they go through life not even knowing who they actually are. And this is something that I did used to struggle with. I didn't know who the fuck I was. But at the end of the day, the only way you're going to figure out who you are is by trying things, doing pushing yourself to become better, and ultimately realizing what you're capable of and truly creating the life that you want. Because I like to say I'm living my lifestyle by design. I'm designing my lifestyle, and every day you get to design your lifestyle. You get to choose. Everyone has choices in life, and you can either choose to live a life that makes you sad, unfulfilled, and doesn't make you feel accomplished, or you can live a life that makes you feel fulfilled, accomplished, and makes you feel good. When you feel good on a daily basis, when you wake up in the morning and realize that, man, I am blessed. I am blessed with this opportunity to wake up and better myself and the people around me. That gives you a little fire under your ass to make some shit happen. And that's why I wake up every morning and I tell myself that. And it's like, dude, you are blessed every single day to wake up with this opportunity. You are truly grateful to have such an amazing opportunity in front of you. You better not waste it. And I hate to see people waste their lives. And it's sad. And it doesn't make me feel good when I see other people wasting their lives. But I can only control my life. Or like the saying, you can only lead a horse to water. You can't make it drink. And someone from Arte posted and said a different analogy of that. And it was, you can only hold the door open for someone. You can't make them walk through it. And that is so true. And with me being a coach for like fitness, nutrition, and lifestyle, there's so many people that I wish I could just push through that door to make it happen, make them, start this journey to living a life that they're going to enjoy a lot more than the one they currently are. And I can't. I can only open the door and give them the tools and advice and stuff to walk through it. But I also have to realize that I can't keep trying to push them through that door and, tell them what to do and, give them all these things when they aren't willing to take the step themselves. Because at the end of the day, the choice is yours. You have the power to make the choices every single day, whether or not you like it or not. You are in control. And I like being in control. So I don't know why anyone else wouldn't, because I want to be the person that's in control of my life every single day. And the way to do that is simply by controlling the controllables and following through with the actions that you tell yourself you're going to do on a daily basis. Something everyone has to realize also, you have to realize you have to be okay with not having it all figured out. And this is the biggest thing that has helped me navigate through my insecurities and determine what's actually true and needs addressing, and what is a product of me overthinking and overanalyzing and being too hard on myself. So many people are so hard on themselves, but they're hard on themselves for the wrong reasons. And this is something I used to be a struggle with. Yes, I was always trying to be perfect. I was trying to make things happen. I wanted to be Mr. Perfect. But then I realized, like, you're never going to be perfect. Yes, you're going to make mistakes. Yes, you're going to fail. But as long as you're learning from your failures, that's all that matters. And if you continue to move forward and not make the same mistakes twice, because if you continue to do the same thing over and over and over again and expect a different outcome, that is literally the definition of insanity. You are insane if you think that anything's going to change by you doing the same thing over and over and over again. And that's something I used to struggle with. I used to be insane. I mean, I'm kind of crazy still, but at the same time, I used to be insane. And now that I've fixed that and realized that, okay, I made a mistake here. Let's learn from this. Let's not do that again, because I didn't like the outcome of that. And I want to make the outcome better this time when if I do it again. And guess what? If I fail again, I'm going to learn from it, not do that again. And over time, I will win. I will succeed, and I will overcome that obstacle or adversity or pass that test or whatever, you're trying to do. But it just takes time and reps and practice. And that is truly where confidence comes into play. So I want to leave you guys with this. Here are 3 things that you can start doing to build confidence within yourself today. Number 1, start following through with the things you tell yourself you're going to do on a consistent basis. Because if you don't, you're going to lose confidence. You're going to end up giving up on whatever you were supposed to be doing. And overall, that's not going to help you move you forward. 2, start dressing better. A lot of people wonder why they don't, feel confident. I know whenever I dress up decently and I look good, feel good. That's a little easy way to boost confidence. Also, getting a haircut for you guys out there. If you go get a fresh, clean fade or a nice, clean haircut, that's a simple, easy way to boost your confidence. And 3, you have the opportunity to get better every single day. Working on the small little things compounded over time is what really makes the biggest differences. So go out today and do these 3 things and start building confidence within yourself, and you will be working towards the lifestyle that you want and ultimately dream about. And it all starts with confidence at the end of the day. Building confidence is something that so many people struggle with, and just confidence in general. And I know personally for me, when I started building confidence within myself is the day that my life started to change. Thank you guys for tuning in for another episode. I really appreciate you guys giving me your time, and hopefully you guys learned a little bit about building confidence and what it really takes, because it's simply just following through with the things that you tell yourself you're going to do on a daily basis and executing on those things and doing it for a consistent period of time. And the more you do it, the better you'll be at it. And that goes with anything in life. So have a great day, everyone. Happy Monday. And I hope you guys all took some valuable information from this and you guys take it and apply it to your life. And I will talk to you guys soon.